What's going on, everybody? Cool200 here, back with another NASCAR diecast review video, and today we just have a whole mashup of NASCAR diecasts. New, old, rare, super easy to find. I mean, basically everything you could ask for in a NASCAR diecast review video for 164s at least. Yeah, I don't know. I just got some new diecasts here, and then I kind of got some rare ones, and I didn't really want to do a review separate of them, so I just kind of mashed them up in one video, so there's that for you. But let's just go ahead and get started here. Why waste, camera. Why waste any time, honestly? A lot of cool ones here, that is for sure. I want to get the lighting better. There we go. Okay, so I'll take these away. But yeah, I mean, what a crazy turn of events, right? You got just tons of diecasts here to look at. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We'll look at I think the Bowman first. If I don't have to sneeze, that'd be nice. Wow. Trying to think on what I do want to have a setup here. You know, we will look at the Bowman first. Think that'll be the easiest here, for sure. But definitely a lot of great looking diecast to review here. So alright, now that I've got all of the cars out of the way here, trying to organize them, here is Alex Bowman's weird year for diecast. This is the Adams Polishes Chevy diecast that he ran. He ran like 3 variants of this car. 3 of them, or the other 2 had different logos on the hood, but it's basically the same. You got the black hood there with Adams Polishes, big A, with the gold or yellow stripes and the white there. You got the same on the spoiler there, or the splitter, jeez. And then you have this. You got Chevy's, ChevyGoods.com, Adams Polishes, Lumar, Exalta, Valvoline, and Microsoft right there. Definitely not one of the prettier Alex Bowman diecasts. It's basically yellow thrown wherever they could throw it. I mean, you got some back here, you got a little up here, you got just weird. It's just not good. You got the white 88. They couldn't even make that gold. It just doesn't mash up well. I'm not a big fan of this car, but whatever. You got ChevyGoods.com there, Valvoline, Adams Polishes there. Same with the roof. White 88 there on the roof as well. And you do have the other side. Again, probably the ugliest Alex Bowman diecast we have. It's just not good. They could have at least made the one with the white logo on the hood. But I guess that one got canceled and somehow this one was made. I don't know. I know they needed a way to get Bowman some sponsorship, but I don't know. This one does not do it for me, that is for sure. Alright, moving on, we have the guy that actually takes over for Kyle Larson, Matt Kenseth, and his Credit One Bank Chevy Camaro ZL1 is kind of weird. We have 2 drivers for the Credit One Bank Chevy car this year. You had Larson at the beginning in 4 races, and now you have Matt Kenseth in the 42 Credit One Bank car, which I bet you Matt Kenseth wishes he could forget this year, that's for sure. You got the black instead of white. That's basically what they've done. They've two-toned everything from white to black, as you can see. Everything is black now. You got McDonald's Credit 1, 42. Whoa. Other than that, basically the same car. Love the blue still on this car. Looks very, very nice. You do have Credit One Bank there on the deck lid. Nothing on the roof. Credit One on the, or nothing on the deck lid. Credit One on the roof with the white and black number 42. I think Larson's was just white, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it had the black satin in the shadow there. I don't know. And there's the other side of the car. Again, I like it. I actually don't mind it being black instead of white. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do for Chastain in the 42 next year, but I really did like this paint scheme. Wish it ran up front more, but Matt Kenseth, man, he just did not have a good year in this car, or any car that he drove, so I bet you Matt Kenseth is glad to hang up the helmet, probably for the last time. But hell of a career for Matt Kenseth, and I wish him best of luck in his future endeavors. But Matt, stay out of NASCAR full time, because it's just not good for you no more. That's for sure. But I think even Matt Kenseth fans could agree with me on that. But alright, we're going to go and take a look at two liquid colors really quick, because I've already reviewed the diecast. This is Eric Jones' Irwin Tools liquid color. Again, I've already reviewed this car on the channel, so if you want to find that, it's on my channel somewhere. But as you can see, the liquid color looks really good here. You got the nice shiny blue. Just looks amazing throughout the whole car. I really like it. I like the paint scheme in general. It just it looks really cool. So there's that one. And then of course we have the one that I thought was going to be really hard to find, but kind of wasn't, is Corey LaJoie's Scooby-Doo Keen Parts liquid color. They liquid colorified the green here. So as you can see, it's really shiny for the green all the way around. Looks really nice again. I already love this paint scheme. This paint scheme by itself looks amazing, but the camera does not do this car justice on how interesting and dark this green looks. It's like a snot slime green, if that's what you want to call it. But I don't know, I think it looks pretty decent for sure. So yeah, there's that one. Alright, now we'll get on to the real paint schemes here. This is, I believe, Majeski? Yes, Majeski and his number 45 truck for Nice Motorsports. This is the Plan B sales truck for Majeski. As you can see, you got the big old Plan B right there with the Chevy bow tie. Nothing really to say about the white front nose. As you can see, you do have a little hint of blue here. Black 45. More blue kind of coming through. Mobile 1, Plan B sales. What is that? The Thor's Resort and Spa is what that logo is there. That's weird, but okay. Pretty plain car. I do like the hints of blue that they tried to, or I guess it's teal. Would you say it's teal or cyan blue? It's more of a teal, I think. Cyan more has just a hint more of green in it, I think. But there you have Nice right there on the deck, or on the tailgate, and on the bed you have Nice and Chevrolet. And of course you do have the other side of the truck. So it looks really nice. I didn't watch the truck series a lot, so I'm not really sure how well this paint scheme did. But Plan B sales usually forces the hand on their diecast getting put out, so I'm not really surprised that this truck was put out. Obviously, we've seen the Justin, the Justin Allgaier 51 in 2013 or 14. The, what was it? The, was it Matt DiBenedetto in the 32 Plan B? Bubba Wallace, that one was an easy one, though I don't even think Plan B really had to force a hand in that. I think, what was it? Was it Brett Moffitt had 2 Plan B trucks? I know Majeski has now had 2. He had a 44 and now the 45. So Plan B definitely forces the hand with their Plan B trucks, but they're always nice to see. I like the blue and the black, and they're pretty simple. So good looking truck from Majeski. Enough about that one. Here is Chase Elliott's iRacing truck that he won, I believe, at Charlotte when he was doing, wasn't that part of the Kyle Busch bet that Kevin Harvick had set out, the boundary, I believe? Chase Elliott defeated that boundary, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, you have the iRacing right there on the truck. You have the 24, you've got the dirt and stuff all over it. You got the 24 there. iRacing again, you got America colors right there, red, white, and blue. Gotta love that. Looks really nice. Just kind of streaked throughout the whole truck. You got iRacing on the tailgate, iRacing on the bed along with Chevrolet. The Chevrolet bow tie is actually also on the spoiler right there. That's pretty cool. And you do have the other side of the car or truck with a little bit of damage there, and the exhaust right there. Nothing else really to say on the truck. Maybe a little bit of a mark there on the 4, but just a lot of dirt throughout the truck, I guess. Interesting looking truck though for Chase Elliott. Really cool to see him win and beat Kyle Busch at his own game. So yeah, it was just a fun little thing for the Truck Series. It actually gave the Truck Series more interest, I think, to just casual NASCAR fans. So really cool to see, and really cool truck to get. So if you're a Chase Elliott fan or just a NASCAR fan in general, I would definitely pick up this diecast because it looks pretty cool. And I bet you it looks even better in 124 for sure. Alright, next one we're going to take a look at. We're going old school, and that would be Michael Waltrip's number 15, I think 2001 or 2000 diecast here. Maybe 2002. I don't really remember. I think 2001. NAPA Chevy, you got NAPA there. It is the classic DEI of the early 2000s with just the stripes going across it there. You got the 15 NAPA Auto Parts there. What is that? That would be... So old, I seriously cannot read it. Cannot read it. Someone tell me. I have no idea. I'm blind. You got the yellow up here. You got the 15 there. You got NAPA Auto Parts right there, NAPAonline.com. You got nothing on the deck lid, obviously nothing on the roof but the white 15, and there is the other side. Now this car is just a bit hard to find. I wouldn't say it's crazy hard to find. I think the one in the normal plastic is easier to find than the one in the box, because I found the one in the box. But we don't review the boxes here much on the channel anymore. But yeah, I can't really remember. But I know most people have this diecast at this point, but for the people that don't, it's not crazy hard to find, but it's somewhat difficult. I wouldn't say it's rare, that's for sure. But anyway, we'll go ahead and move on. Not too much time on that one. Next, we have Clint Bowyer's finally his 2019 Blue Death car. I waited for this one for a while, but due to the coronavirus, I was not able to get it for a while. So thank you for that one, virus. Even the virus is even holding up diecasts from diecast collectors. It's just unbelievable. But yes, we do finally have it. As you can see, it's got Blue Death diesel exhaust fluid right there. You got Blue Death Rush truck parts right there. Haas, Mobile One, and other sponsors. You got the blue fading into a lighter blue and then back to a dark. I like how the Blue Death actually has a little bit of a drip there on the logo too. That's pretty cool. Got some black in there, a little bit of gray. The I think it's the same palette scheme as the what was it? The Peak car. Just colors kind of flipped around a little bit, I think. But yeah, I love this car. It looks amazing. You got Blue Death there on the back bumper, Blue Death on the deck lid and the roof with the nice 14 in blue right there. And you do have the other side of the car. So, again, a great looking paint scheme. I truly love this one a lot. I think the Blue Death paint scheme along with the Peak were probably some of my favorites for Clint Bowyer, at least for the 2019 and 2020 season. I think he also ran this in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was ran as much, though. I think we saw the Peak a lot more, so. But yeah, a great looking diecast for Clint Bowyer, and I hope they stick with a Cole Custer. No, not, why did I say Cole Custer? Chase Briscoe. Hopefully they stick with Chase Briscoe when he moves into the 14 this coming year, but I guess we'll have to see. Why on earth did I say Cole Custer? Alright, the last Gen 6 car we're going to be taking a look at is actually one that's pretty cool. John Hunter Nemechek and his SCAG power equipment car. Is it SAG or SCAG? I think it's SAG. That sounds better. The logo doesn't match anything about the paint scheme, but the paint scheme itself is pretty cool. As you can see, you got a little bit of orange here on the bumper, and then right over here, it's like a tiger kind of. You got like this tiger pattern going, this tiger pattern going across here. Just tons of orange. You got SAG right there. You got, what is that, My Stick right there. I'm not sure what this logo is. Oh, Speedy Cash. Speedy Cash right there. Fire alarm for a fire station right there. That's pretty cool. But I do not understand why the car is orange when the logo on the roof and deck lid, as you can see, is red. It just, that doesn't make any sense. And I know Lionel didn't mess this up. This is the paint scheme that he ran. I don't know. That's crazy. You got SAG there, SAG.com on the orange bumper here. You can see the bumper, the taillights, the stuff on the bumper is just skewed a little bit down. Just a little bit of an angle there, but it's okay. You got SAG power equipment there. Simply the best on the roof is what that says. You got the orange number 38, and you do have the other side. So again, phenomenal paint scheme. Front row, and honestly, some of the really small teams just do a phenomenal job on their paint schemes to get their sponsors noticed. But why isn't this car red? I mean, I think this car still would have looked badass if it was red. But why is it orange when the logo is red? It just doesn't make any sense. Let me know down in the comments if you have an idea, because I really don't. But again, banger looking paint scheme. I absolutely love it. Just kind of confusing, honestly. But I would pick up that diecast because that one is getting a little bit rare, along with his other one, his red and white one. It's pretty normal for the front row cars to get rare after a little while because they are just smaller teams and people like them to fill out the fields. All right, next car we're going to be taking a look at is the number 33 Carrie Earnhardt diecast here. As you can see, you got Bass Pro Shops there, and Thanks Dad right there on the hood there. I think, yeah, Carrie Earnhardt is Dale Jr.'s brother. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, though. So this was kind of a tribute to, well, obviously it's a tribute to Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s gold 3 diecast, as you can see. It is the classic gold diecast. You got Tracker Boats there, Bass Pro. The number 33, I think Dale only had it in black, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really remember. I haven't seen the paint scheme too much, and I actually don't own the original. Out of all the throwbacks that I have of this paint scheme, I don't have the original. How sad is that? That's just disrespectful. I probably should get it. But anyway, you got the rookie stripes there. You got Gone Finish, Bass Pro Tracker Boats right there. You got the rookie stripes. You got Remington alarms right there on the deck lid. The black number 33 with the gold outline to see it. That's a little... I think they maybe should have put white there. That's not sure how well it showed up on track. And you do have the other side. Obviously better quality than the Lionel. It's got metal body, metal chassis, rubber wheels. No opening hood, but at least it has those qualities for it. So it looks good. Any throwback to Dale Sr. really looks good, I think. Yeah, just a good looking car. We'll go ahead and move on. Everyone's pretty much seen this paint scheme by now. And we're going to move on to a rarer. These are the rare sets of diecast. That one isn't too rare. We haven't gotten too rare yet. This one is probably one of the first really rare diecast. This is, I think, Michael Waltrip's number 15 throwback to his brother Daryl and his Hall of Fame campaign. I think this is when Daryl Waltrip was elected into the Hall of Fame. So Michael Waltrip, of course, celebrated that. As you can see, a NASCAR Hall of Fame picture of DW right there. Aaron's, of course. Another Aaron's Dream Machine. You got Aaron's right there. You got 3 stars. What do those 3 stars say in them? Probably can't read it. The middle one says 84, but I need a magnifying glass to read those. They're so small. But anyways, you got Best Western Blink Eye. A blink of an eye, I think. But yeah, just definitely different from the normal Aaron's cars. You have this brown and this kind of cream color to it with white on the hood. You do have Aaron's right there with the push button. A picture of DW doing the icky shuffle in pit in the victory lane. That's really cool there. I like that. That's really cool. Of course, you got the number 15 there in white. And then you do have the other side. So this diecast, it's decently rare. I would definitely say if you're a Daryl Waltrip fan, a Michael Waltrip fan, or just love Hall of Fame guys, then pick up this diecast for sure, because it's pretty cool. I don't think I bought it for too much. I think it was like $10. And usually rare diecast costs a lot. So it wasn't too bad, but definitely getting rare or maybe coming back from obscurity. I couldn't tell you. I didn't know this diecast existed until I saw it. I'm like, oh, probably should pick that up because that's pretty cool. Alright, next one is super rare. This is Dario Franchitti and his number 40, the Hertford car for Chip Ganassi Racing and his lonesome season in NASCAR. This is when Indy drivers were really invading the IndyCar invasion, as people call it. IndyCar drivers invading into NASCAR, taking seats and stuff. We're about to see that from 2 drivers. One did it very successfully. Dario, not so much. I think Ambrose was the most successful. It was between Ambrose and Juan, because they both had 1 win. And I think Ambrose was just a little bit shorter than Juan's in career. I don't really know. But anyways, you got the Hertford here with a red and yellow collaboration here. As you can see, you got number 40, auto and home insurance. You got the Hertford, got the deer right there. You got Bosch. So cool. It's got like mountains kind of going up the car in red. That's pretty cool. You got like these red stripes here. That's also pretty cool. You actually have rubber wheels, but believe it or not, it's a plastic chassis and no opening hood. This is kind of the elite version of this car. It's actually the only version of this car, but usually cars that have that come with an opening hood and metal chassis. I don't know if this was a promotional diecast or not. It probably was, because I heard something about the rear windows. If they're like this, they're promotional. And if they are, I wish I had another example. Oh, but if they're like this one where they're just open like that, they're not promotional. So I don't know. Let me down in the comments below if this was a promo diecast. But yeah, you do have the Hertford and Charger right there on the back. Nothing on the deck or roof but the red 40. And there is the other side of said diecast. Get that hair out of here, jeez. But looks really nice. I like it. I forgot about Dario Franchitti, I'm not going to lie. I know there was Dario Franchitti, Patrick Carpentier, I think even, was it Mario? No. Some Andretti. Well, I know John Andretti, but not, it wasn't John Andretti. It was another Andretti. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. And then obviously there was Ambrose, but he didn't come from IndyCar. He came from a different series in Australia. I don't remember what it was called. And then obviously there was Juan Montoya. So yeah, there were a few that came over, but this one's pretty cool for sure. But we'll go ahead and move on. I've blabbed enough about that. Alright, the last diecast we're going to take a look at is, of course, one Jetfire Montoya and his number 42 Target Chevrolet Impala. Unfortunately, I missed out on getting the 2012. I was close. I just needed to get the card, and by then it was gone. I did pick up the 2011, but I wanted the 2012 just to make a joke that it takes 1 car to hit a jet dryer in 2012. But I guess it'll work because this is pretty much the same paint scheme. Actually has a little bit more decaling on it. But anyway, you do have the Target right there with the Target or the Chevy Impala right there. You got like this just weird design here in darker red. You got the 42 Mountain Dew, Tums, Gillette, Tom Tom, not sure what Tom Tom is, Continental, Clorox, Target, tons of little sponsors down the C pillar there. But we all know why this paint scheme is famous. Like, come on, you can't look at this paint scheme or talk about Juan Montoya without mentioning his silly incident in 2012. You just can't. I'm sorry. You got Energizer there, though. You got Suave Protection, or Professionals Men? I thought it was Suave Dove for Men, but okay. Suave for Men. You got the number 42 there. And you do have the other side. Now, I will say, if you are a diecast collector and you are looking for this car, I wish you nothing but luck. I had to get this. I actually paid in euros, if that makes sense, on eBay, for this car because it's so rare, and it was $50 US. Yes, $50 for this car, and I was looking to get both 2011 and 2012. I would have spent $100 on two rare diecasts. These are hard to find, and he has a 2010 version as well, and that one is also very hard to find. So if you're looking for a Juan Montoya Target diecast, I wish you luck, because it took me a long time to get this diecast. But anyways, guys, that is my video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry that I kind of just threw diecast in here. Again, I didn't want to review them all in a separate video because I actually want them displayed on my shelf safely. Because my room does end up being destroyed a lot. And of the sorts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the diecast, and leave me a comment down below if you have any of these diecasts. And yeah, guys, that'll be it from me for now. But hope you all are staying safe during this pandemic. That is for sure. It's been ridiculous. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Let me know down in the comments below which diecast was your favorite. We all know my favorites. They're right up at the front. How could you not have those two up at the front, honestly? But anyways, guys, take care, stay awesome, and trying to get the thumbnail here. And again, please subscribe. Follow me on all the socials. Links always in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.